Alright, y'all, we have 2 episodes left in season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghosts, and what I want to know right now is who is this in Tariq's room? What's good, y'all? It's your sister Erica Bang coming to you with another Power Book 2 Ghosts video, and in this video we are going to break down, is this Lorenzo, is this Mecca, or is it somebody completely different waiting for Tariq with this gun? I'm your good sis Erica Bang, right here on Erica Bang TV, where we break down everything that there is to know about Power Book 2 Ghosts. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notifications so you don't miss any of my Power Book 2 content. If you are not new here and you're returning, welcome back, boo. Let's go ahead and get into it. Is it Lorenzo? Y'all, it could 100% be defensive daddy coming to tell Tariq to stay away from his daughter, or it's a testing to see how much he actually cares about his daughter. Let's talk about the first scenario. Diana blew the whole damn house up. If y'all want to, get a quick recollection, let's go ahead and play the scene real quick.
Zeke, what the fuck? That ain't your fucking auntie. That's your mother.
Mo, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yes, not only did Diana shake the table with this news about Zeke's paternity, but she flipped that hoe over and completely dismantled the Tejada family while she was doing it. However, she still is in daddy's good graces because since him being released from prison, which was also her doing, she has gone above and beyond to make or be a part of what he actually wants to see happen for this family. She's playing her role. She didn't necessarily want to go to St. John's, but she's doing it because he told her to do so. She's provided information. She out Monet for all the lies and the bull. So she's still going to be good money when it comes to Lorenzo's eyes. And this is his only girl. So once it comes out, because, Monet outs her at the table about sleeping with Tariq, it, to me, is only a matter of time before Lorenzo is going to step to the dude who just took his daughter's virginity and is now supposed to be the guy that she loves. Now, Diana has not said this to them, but it's clear as day. The same way that Lorenzo could tell that, Drew was really into Everett and didn't need no words to be said, just saw them in a room together, could tell, he's going to be able to tell that this isn't just some kind of smash and pass or whatever fly-by-night situation when it comes to Diana. She's really, really into Tariq, which gives him full permission or motivation to go up here and actually have a conversation with Tariq. Not to mention, Tariq is a former distributor of their product, and Lorenzo was the one who shut down Course Correct, or thought he shut down Course Correct when he came home, in favor of actually getting their own soldiers and taking their business back to the street. So this could be him coming to Tariq as a father to say, stay away from Diana because we don't do business together. We have no reason to interact anymore, so we are about done. Or this could be him coming to Tariq as a father as well to test where his loyalties are, to test where he feels like his love level is for his daughter, and to see what Tariq is actually made of. Because one thing I do think that Lorenzo is going to try to do, which is very different from what Monet does, he's going to try to at least have whatever he has planned align with what his kids have planned. It's not until the plan is like completely opposite of what he has in mind that he's going to deviate. So I could definitely see him getting on board with Diana dating Tariq if he felt like Tariq was a stand-up guy, if he felt like Tariq could potentially beat this case, and if he felt like Tariq could potentially be some type of help to the family. So honestly, I think if this is Lorenzo in his room, it could go either way, but it could definitely be him. But keep it locked on this video, y'all, because I'm going to tell y'all who I actually think it is at my very last spot. But before I get there, is it 2-Bit? This is not a popular fan theory, but it's definitely being talked about, so I thought I would mention it here because we haven't heard from 2-Bit in a while or at all this season, but that doesn't mean that he's completely gone. Tariq mentions early on that he hasn't heard back from 2-Bit in a long time, but to me that literally just lets us know that he's still on the board. If the character mentions him in this season, then that means he's still on the board. And this is a bad time with Tariq being on trial because 2-Bit is a person who knows too much about Tariq, the same way that Rashad Tate knows too much. These are two characters who literally know the backstory of Tariq tied to Ghost and everything that went down in the original Power. And if any of that stuff started to come out, which is why, Davis is very, very fearful about Rashad Tate taking a stand in next week's episode and what he could potentially say about Tariq, but 2-Bit coming forward and potentially extorting for money or potentially about to run his mouth about some stuff that he knows could be bad for his trial, could be bad for Tariq's possibilities for getting Yaz back and completely clearing his name. Now, I don't think that it's 2-Bit, y'all. The hand is a little bit too light for it to be 2-Bit, but I definitely again wanted to mention it. So whose hand is this? Who is actually in Tariq's room? Is it Mecca? My money is that it's Mecca because he wants his ring back. I think that he will try to make a deal with Tariq to turn the other cheek about this whole heist thing. If Tariq can keep his mouth shut about him popping up in his room, and if he can get his ring to make it back to him. Now in the trailer, we see that Dante and Mecca are on the court with Zeke, and I think Mecca wants the ring back before this actual meetup. Like we have seen previously in this season that money doesn't appear to be an object to Mecca, right? So yes, the heist, they stole a bunch of product, they stole a bunch of stuff. The ring and potentially money that was in this bag, the ring is the thing that is like literally not replaceable. So I could see Mecca deciding that he's going to play the long game, he's going to hold out on revenge. I mean, we already see him, you know, kill his most trusted confidant and right hand, the chef, just to keep this ruse going, or whatever plan that he has over Kane. He did that just to keep that going. So I could totally see him coming to Tariq like, it was all fun and games, but I need my ring back. Like, y'all hit my warehouse, you did this, you did that, but I need my ring back. And that's what I'm actually going with. A lot of people were saying that Mecca doesn't know who Tariq is, but he does. If y'all remember when Kane was coming to him talking about how he was going to be able to get Tariq under his thumb, get Tariq to be controlled by him, Mecca literally followed them to a drop, saw Tariq and Brayden, and then saw how they were interacting, and then told Kane that Brayden was going to be the way that Kane could get control over Tariq. So he knows exactly who Tariq is. He has seen Tariq's face, and not only that, Tariq's face has come up again when, you know, Nuff was hemming him up outside and beat him up outside the penthouse when he followed Kane. So this is not only he saw Tariq during that drop, but he saw Tariq when he followed Kane there. And putting two and two together, Kane is the only one who really knew about the ring being in that place. Drew didn't steal anything else from the penthouse. All it takes is about 20 minutes in your thinking cap, and Mecca's gonna have this. But again, I think that this ring is very meaningful to him. His relationship with Monet is important to him. His son is very important to him. He has shown us that time and time again in this season. He is not backing down. He's not taking no for an answer, and he wants that ring to come back. Now I think that the conversation that's going to go down in this dorm room is that the ring can come back easily or it can come back hard. Either way, it's coming back. And I got this gun here so that you could be very clear, because we haven't actually interacted before, but I need you to feel me and know what time I'm on. And I pray to God that Tariq can actually pick up on it, because if he thought the Tejadas were dangerous, he has seen nothing yet when it comes to Mecca. Now when we talking about Mecca, I want to see if Monet is actually going to choose him. Click this video right here to jump into that conversation right now and watch, or if you want a little bit more details on the coveted ring, then watch this video right here and let's get into that.